Hello, Saunia tubers, and welcome back to, I probably still am not pronouncing that word right, with me, Blueankylo. You know what game it is at this point. Chapter 23, we're making some good progress here. Last couple chapters have been fairly easy, so I decided not to do any more arenaing, because that would just give us more levels and stats and stuff. We don't need those right now. We're doing just fine. We've already got our overpowered dragon army and everything. I didn't do any more preps between recordings, so don't worry about any updates there. If you saw the last episode, you're good. I'm not going to do it, because I refuse. But there's all these trait learnables. I should probably use some traits. I know, I've got like 10 bowmanship traits. I should give them to all my archers. Well, it's actually kind of funny, right? If you have, One note. Some traits probably don't stack super well. If you have Heartseeker, right? All archers in this unit bypass wall and wood defenses. So does any of these units need a trait called bowmanship that gives them the ability for the specific unit you give it to ignore firing at walls or woods from range 2. Not in close range, but long range, indirect. I feel like this is just a worse version of the bow, the Heartseeker. Right? So, any squad that's going to have Heartseeker doesn't need that bowmanship trait. But if you have someone like, maybe just one guy here or something like that, then maybe these guys, you could give them bowmanship. Wherever it is. I just went right by it. I got too much stuff. And that would be a technically upgrade for them. So, like, I should probably do some of that stuff. I just, these are technically limited resources. They're not infinite exactly. So I'm always just too good to use Syndrome. If you're playing along, I highly recommend just giving them out and not stressing about it as much as I am. Some of them have, like, obvious synergies that you should just use. Some of them are a little bit more... There's harder to find a good use for them. You could definitely make a unit of Dragon Slayers that just crushes dragons. Like that last map we had, where there was a bunch of dragons. What if I just gave the Dragon Slayer trait to... I don't know... Abigail's Dragons? Or some of these, Lightning Mages, right? Like, they would have just cut through them with an extra 50% damage. Anyway, but... There's some definitely good synergies. I'm just lazy. So we're not going to do it. Also, in terms of support, all that's left is basically Barnabas pairings. And I don't know who I want him with, honestly. Is there anyone the same age as him? I think him and Sybil are a pretty good match. But she is supposed to be kind of young and paladin-y. So, I don't know. I haven't made up my mind on that one. Ezram, Fortress City in Western Sayunia. Sayonara. Everyone's in place. Yes. Even so, we are taking a great risk coming here. Jules, Narima, I'm counting on you to coordinate the strike. You know these lands better than anyone. Jules has never been here before. We will be watching every moment, Enkilas. Please be careful. Jules, please wait. Yeah? This is the homeland of our people. They will not look highly on you and I cooperating with Viridians. Please do not put yourself in danger this mission. Wow, is it really that bad? You will just have to trust me. Call me for assistance for any reason. Come, let us go. Into position. So we just walked right into their throne room. We didn't even attack them. Ah, Enkilas of the Nephilim army. You have become quite the problem for the Viridians, Prime Minister Cyrus, at your service. Well, thank you for agreeing to meet with us. We have much to discuss. We understand that your nation has been subdued by the Empire of Archelius. Ah, subdued. In that we move our armies at their whim, yes. But as you can see, we still have our culture. Our children are not being torn from their parents. Our icons and our temples remain standing. Hey, that's nice. The cult hasn't infiltrated yet. One cannot say the same for the rest of the world. Do you expect us to give up that protection for a chance to become independent? Prime Minister, this alliance is a sham. They'll come for your temples, your culture, and your children eventually. You gotta take the chance, Cyrus. It's the only smart way to go. Is that so? And what makes you any different? You've come here armed for battle. Are we to simply trust yet another Viridian that will not come as conquerors? No, Ankylas, we are not as helpless as you think. The Sayonari people have endured for thousands of years, and we will endure another. Kill them. That's your last mistake, Cyrus. Okay, you teleported away. It's your second last mistake. They fell under the magic of Xanatus. Well, kill them all. We tried to come peacefully. Well, looks like we gotta go save the Ankylas. So we got ourselves a rescue mission, so to speak, assuming you don't think she can kill everything herself. With her and Diana stomping things. But, you know, we'll take this mission seriously. So it's an indoor map. Lots of spears, so it might not be the best cavalry map, but cavalry are still really good. Let's give her some bodyguards. There is some sneaky ambush tiles we can use, theoretically. Let's give her Lysander for defense, which is probably bad, but we'll see. Last map we did lots of dragons, so I'd like to use some other units, like lightning. And, awesomeness. And Sybil. Sure, all my heavy infantry, just right here. Now this squad on the south has got a long way to go. So, Jules on his own. Should I give him Narima because they've got his support and that's supposed to be them helping out? I don't know if... I mean, she's got at least an okay back row for ambushes. There's not really a lot of ambushes here. I think I might want one of my big dragons down here. Maybe Abigail for the big punch. It's a lot of units for just a couple, and we basically have 2 units that can take a hit, and then Jules. So I think we want someone who can just solo a couple groups. Hopefully. We got 3 more. These tiles kind of suck. I think we'll just send Barnabas to just charge down, do what he can. And on the right side, maybe... explosions and... Well, the thing is, I still need someone who can take a hit to go down this way. Well, one of these guys can probably go over, but... I could just bring, like, Jeremir. There's actually not very many spears on this side. Jeremir plus... You know what? I like the cannons, but I think I'd rather have Kanto over here while we grab treasure and move down. We've got a bunch of heavy units in the middle, and they can go left and right. The objective today, 6 turns. We don't actually have to kill everything, but, you know, we want to. Don't let Jules die. That might be tricky. And we want to win in 5 turns, ideally. Okay, I think we can do it. It's a fairly small map, so... Oh, first things first.
School is in session.
It's school time. Do I go aggressive? No. We go cautious, because this is going to be a pretty easy sweep. And then whoever attacks. I said an easy sweep. Well, things didn't go totally to plan. So we can't move forward. Well, I'll move up just in case someone from here is able to finish that guy off. How How do we want to deal with this south side? Archer unit, archer unit. I think like Abigail kills the archers on caution. And then whoever attacks her should be fine. They might even do like a ranged attack. And then this is a lot of sword masters. That's a lot of front row damage, so caution is probably smart. Or trying to kill her on turn 1.
Time to even the odds.
7, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'd have to... Yeah, we can't really do that. It's just, if you put a cavalry unit down here, you could charge, you could have one person kill the archer and then charge up and kill them before the, probably the most dangerous offensive attack. But I think we'll be okay. Especially with caution mode. Abigail should be pretty safe. We didn't even get a full kill. But we did get some levels. I like it when everyone's level up meter syncs up and they all get XP at the same rate. Feels good. Alright, the right side. Do we start with Jules and then let Narima go on cautious mode? She doesn't have, like, amazing defense either.
How can I help, my lord?
We're not able to... Well, if by some reason Jules is able to completely kill this unit, which is kind of unlikely, then Narima could probably go for the archers. But I think the odds of that are pretty slim. I mean, yeah, there's no way. Those are Centurions, even. So what I'm actually going to do is not even attack directly. I think that would serve their benefit. It's better to be in cautious mode and a little bit back. We're not going to do a ton of damage here, but I think if I attack them, they'll get the counter, and because they pierce, they'll do a lot of damage to the archers. Unless we could definitely kill the front row on our attack, and I don't think we could guarantee, like, I don't know how much damage I can expect out of these yet. I haven't really tested them out, so. That sucked. Well, at least we're in cautious mode, right? At least. Alright, well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all he's got. Slow infantry. So we just don't want to stand south of Yasmin. So I'm pretty confident these guys are going to sweep this room. But I'll open with a... Wait, is this... Shadows. So these tiles are not ambush tiles, but shadows are. Okay. Looks like this almost is, but I don't... We get the charge bonus. That's what we get. Sure. I'm not sure if the charge bonus gives you anything when they can't counter, but...
Command me.
Might as well be aggressive, or... You know, we're trying not to kill all the Sayonari. Maybe some surrenders will feel better, right? Alright, so that's our peripherals done. Let's see. Meanwhile, the main squad, we've got mixed units of heavy infantry and light. Heavy lights, they're all about the same. And then one gun unit that we can kind of ignore if we want, at least for a turn. So, I mean, obviously, one unit 100% dies to lightning. There's no way he lives, right? They actually did a lot of dodging, but it's not enough. Like 1,000 damage. The lightning god has arrived. as expected. Other guaranteed kills. I think Sybil...
Here comes Sybil.
has a
Ready or not.
pretty good chance of just one-rounding this. As long as the fire mages target the middle, or at least the front. If the fire mages target the back row, then it's not going to work, but we'll see. At least one of them attacked the right one. Yeah, we're fine. It could have been more guaranteed, but that still worked just fine. Yeah, I definitely feel like the lightning mages are just better at targeting, but I might consider switching now that I'm thinking about it.
They'll notice this
If I get the resources, maybe I switch the archers with fire mages. Go 4 fire. That might be fun. Alright, still, we're doing good here. You think Awesome Guy can also do a full sweep? I got a good feeling about this. I think we can. Good. As long as we kill the second row, the healer will surrender. Nice. The melee unit, the heavy infantry unit, seems to be doing a good job. Now, I could also be making units. I haven't actually done any of this. Oh, good. A very nice drop. Having double healer units would be nice, because once you've got about 2 healers, the unit is very hard to actually kill. I haven't been doing that, but once you've got like 9 units available, might as well. That might have been a mistake, because they suicide and then kill them all and then die. Maybe I should just chip them down over there. Like 4 hits on a meteor would be nice. You know what'd be cool is if you could use your powers to target an enemy squad as well. Like maybe that'd be like maybe in the sequel. Because right now all of our powers affect allied units only. Being able to teleport an enemy squad, even if it was like half distance or something, right? Like you can move 5, but you could teleport them like 1 or 2 back or something like that. That'd be a nice kind of feature for this kind of game. Okay, Lysander, you go deal with this guy. Yeah. He's not very offensive, so just give him an easy one. Actually, if this guy moves up and shoots arrows at him, that's great. He takes reduced damage. Now we've got 2 more units here to try to kill. Diana and the Ankylas. I think we let Diana smash Manfred.
The battle lies before me.
No problem. The piercing! That's what saved us. I definitely think I haven't used Centurions very much in previous playthroughs.
The time to act is now.
But I'm starting to like them more. I used to really like the champions the most, but Zweihanders with their AoE and Centurions with their piercing AoE, I'm starting to like them a little bit more as I see them in action. Alright.
Where am I needed?
Here you go. Everyone's favorite. You haven't seen Mondo Diana attack. Here we go. Well, she got to stomp on him at least. That's her job. So, yeah, she's pretty good. In case you were wondering. Alright, we got some morale. Actually, yeah. This is just going to reduce the damage that Narima has to take. That's worth it. We could... It could be real gutsy and just teleport down here. This one we get an ambush though in the shadows. That would be a bit dangerous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could just teleport over to the treasure. I definitely want to get down here to help out my small unit quickly. I'm pretty sure this guy will move up and attack Lysander, and that'll give us a reason to kill. This side's not as bad as this side, right? This is a lot more units to fight through. If I had a light infantry squad, teleporting them down into the shadows would be the way to do it, I think. I just don't.
Ready.
This is already an extra move that we weren't expecting, so I'm not going to worry about that. Let's just, get more people ready to charge down, basically. Even though it's not a very efficient use of the teleport, it's... should save us a little bit of movement. Get a little bit more firepower closer to the enemy. This should not be a problem. Basically just a break even. Alright, so they are moving towards us. Interesting. Well, I think we're more healthy than we were at the beginning of the fight, at least, but... I'm glad I terrorized them to lower their morale a little bit, but... this still might be too much. Oh, dumb AI. Alright, thank you, dumb AI. Good dodges. Good dodges. Good, we took out all the samurai. Those did nothing. You know what? The kill power on those swordmasters is good. It's just the survival power we got to be careful about. So they're running away. Oh, maybe that's why they did. This is pretty bad. I didn't think this unit could make it all the way around. That's... well, this was always the deadliest unit. I thought staying back on caution was the way to play, which was... I don't know why they're... I guess they're afraid of Abigail? Dang, that sucks for Narima. Wow. Well, that was certainly a mistake. I don't know what I should have done down here differently. Because I tried to stay a bit back. I guess we didn't have to attack the right. We could have just grouped up on the left, and then they would have had to bounce on Abigail or just walk around. I think the guy here could have attacked us here. But... that would have been the only one, and then we would have been fine. It was really the Swordmasters that gave us the problem. If you're playing with permadeath on, I think you just restart. Because that was only one turn. But whatever, it's fine. We'll make it work.
I'm just getting started.
Theoretically, the Blueankylo could revive 3 of those units as well, but... this is looking... This was a very bad deployment against fire mages. This setup is very good for my fire mages. So, against certain unit types, fire mage MVP.
Master Sergeant awaiting orders.
What's our next tactic?
And we just use Lysander to lure them up again. And
God all day.
Barnabas can make it because he can heal. Alright. Roast beef of might. The mightiest of beefiest. Okay, so mostly watching out for Swordmaster units, clearly. Well, I think if Abigail kills Mercer, Jules kills Christina, Lambert doesn't matter, Nader doesn't matter too much. Narima is just going to have to maybe go for the chest or something.
We will always find a way.
At least we got the kill. Yeah, I think we can just sweep these guys. Oh, we can can
do this.
right, because we can fly through walls. Or not through walls, but over top of enemies, yeah. Might as well do this then, I guess. Not quite as much. Ow! Dang. Okay, not ideal. The piercing damage is pretty good against dragons. I guess, you know, I guess that makes sense that halberds would be one of the few counters for big old dragons.
I must not fail.
Yeah, that guy. Shminchkin took a lot of damage.
Sayuna will never die.
Let's drop some bombs on him. I might just Exemplar Abigail. That'll keep everything close to her. Wouldn't they move there and shoot? I feel like they... This is just like a highlighting bug, I suppose. Because they should be able to stand there and shoot, I think. Unless the corners are really messing with them. I think we've noticed stuff like that before. Okay, we're going to try to charge through this right side a bit. I think... Ooh, what kind of mages? The Fire Mage Brigade. That's a bit scary, too. Maybe we want to hit this guy with bows? Technically, there's two of them. Let's... Yeah, we'll do this first. This way we can attack and move back a square. And... we don't want these guys to get an attack. So they are not getting an attack. I might be able to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
For my people, for my homeland.
I think we go cautious. There's 2 units of crossbows can attack. And another one of these dumb, maybe too strong swordmasters. If we could get some stuns off with that sorceress, that's really good. Then again, they're not nearly as strong against heavy infantry, right? Because the armor makes a big difference. So... yeah, they're definitely more powerful against light units, like poor old Nerima. Okay, well, we're not going to make it through then. That sort of sucks. I mean, I could technically Blessing get the kill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think he can make it there anyway. We're so close to getting another morale down. It'd be nice to hit that group. I wonder if we try to let Nerima's finish up Lambert to try to get Terrorize. We Exemplar Abigail. Okay.
Time to even the odds.
You need more threat than their threat to get that, so that's fine. Cautious shouldn't matter. So I think... oh, I didn't quite get it, dang it. Because Abigail was exemplar, I think they have to attack her if they can get in range, which means Nerima's safe. I think. Dang. Yeah, alright. I wasn't... this isn't exactly what I wanted to do on the right side, but... this is what we get. Give me that power up, please. Dang, still not enough kills. You know we're close, but...
Victory for Embor.
Charge! We didn't actually get the full kill, but... You know, 5 units. Come on! Crossbows. Yeah, we got it. Okay, was this worth it? I don't know. At least he's incautious. But now... Yeah, we'll
I
see.
must stay strong. A paladin never surrenders.
So I want to,
The battle lies before me. Donar be
I wanted to get Ankylas into range to give support bonus. But I can't. So that's unfortunate.
Repent before the righteous.
Oh, don't forget about your terror. This still reduces their offense a bit. Maybe we get our first game over. Nah, we're not going to get a game over. Don't forget about that treasure chest. Now, generally, knights are pretty good against swords, but... Wow, I think we got very lucky there. Not killing them all is also very lucky. Whew, alright. Yep. Sometimes a little bit of a risky gamble pays off. Maybe? Yeah, that's fine. Get a little bit more healing. This unit needs a second Valkyrie, no doubt. Because Valkyries aren't quite the same as full healers. Yeah, we knew this would happen. This should be pretty safe. We're taking half damage. Nothing too much to worry about, I don't think. It is doing that shooting through the wall business. This guy doesn't want to live anymore. Alright, so keeping in mind, we want to beat this in 2 more turns. We need to get the treasure and kill everything. Can we do it? Also, nobody took the bait to go after Lysander. That kind of wastes some time too, unfortunately. So I think Lysander goes this way, trying to get this guy to come back.
School is in session.
Barnabas and Sybil just
Ready or
head
not.
down. They have nothing else to do over there. Jules needs to... Well, I guess Abigail could kill Ernst, probably. Jules could kill this guy. Nerima could get the chest. And it'd be safe. Alright, that's probably the way to do that.
Strong, everyone.
Don't be in range of mage.
Time to end this.
Okay, we almost didn't succeed in our plan.
Donar, guide my attack. I must be brave.
I wonder if the, No, crossbows don't have a range of 3. We're fine. I was thinking if this guy could move here and shoot Nerima, that would suck, but he does not get range 3. So, hopefully this guy goes up, kills himself. We're able to kill this guy. We still have to get to this chest, which might need a teleport next turn. But we have 2 more turns, so we're okay. Yeah, we should be fine. I'd like to teleport in there, maybe. Seeing as Jeremir is not dead... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's not going to make it. These units barely even count. Let's just have Tariq try to open up a gap. Trying to be aggressive. This should be easy. That poor crossbow. What's the biggest critical hit we've seen so far? Oh, oh my. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still not enough, but that's pretty nice. Is this a surrender? Totally. Got to get a couple surrenders at least.
For my people. For my
Donar,
homeland.
give me strength.
He can do it, right? Turn 1, we're going to kill it. Yeah, I mean, they're charged, right? Mages can't stand a charge. Alright, this is... Yeah, we're good now. Because we got an easy way to get the chest next turn. We gotta make sure we kill everything in the middle. Just in case they get any ideas, we'll send the Blueankylo over. We'll also meteor this guy just to make sure he dies a little bit easier, I guess. I do have another teleport. I should use that to get this, though. Just to make sure, you know. Proof of merit. Sure, those are nice. Alright, this is looking pretty good. I think we got this. You know, we had one big mistake with Narima. And if you're playing with permadeath, that happened really early on, so I would have just tried again, probably, because I didn't expect her to get... I mean, I didn't measure the steps, so, you know, that's how that goes. Who did I... Oh, Diana.
Where am I needed?
She got to stomp one guy, at least. I don't understand... What happened to the chess rules, where you have to attack someone if you can make an attack? That's bizarre. This is kind of bizarre, too. They moved into melee. I mean, they did do a little bit extra damage because of that. But they could have attacked with no counter. Weird. Some of the enemy units seem to have, like, just a different script.
It must be done.
So that's garbage treasure, but whatever. Okay, well, killing Nicholas is actually going to be a little bit more difficult because Abigail can get him. Naders.
The battle lies before
Yeah, we're fine. Technically, even Narima could finish this one guy off.
How can I help?
So we'll let her last 2 units. Well, why would I move that
We will
close?
always find a way.
Just shoot some arrows around the corner to bounce them off the wall. Ooh. Deadly. Alright, then Abigail goes for the surrender. And Shattered. I don't know if you can actually go any lower than Shattered, but just in case. Shattered is Shattered.
We await your command.
We can actually do it. Nice. Alright. Well, other than, you know, the one mistake, I think. Just one mistake. And yeah, these Swordmaster units, you know, they're pretty strong, so fair is fair. Save game. An unfortunate war now rages between the Nephilim army and Sayunia. It is clear that only complete submission of the current regime will put an end to the struggle and liberate the Sayunari people. Well, we were supposed to come in here without killing them all, but unfortunately, they're all gonna die. Now that the Nephilim army controls Ezram, they face 2 threats: the Sayunari army from the east and Imperial reinforcements from the west. Ah, well, they can't stop us, right? So we could have Sybil and Abigail become bonded, because every paladin needs a Sister of Light. We got some more, we got lots of nice little, how are we doing? 40 minutes? We got some time. Let's do our market look. Oh, look! Cutthroat Clock. I thought he was Kirk before. Sure, Treasure Hunter, Scavenger, Thievery. He's got all the sneaky sneaks. Pretty expensive. I don't really like Assassins all that much, but maybe I'll add him to Stefan's unit eventually. Getting all them unique mercenaries, or at least trying. I think there's like one for each class, right? So, I'm trying. Let's see. Paladin, level 40s. We're getting pretty high level units. Precision. What does that even do? Ooh, that's really nice, actually. If you have a high critical unit, this would be really good on, like, what's her name? Naomi or whatever? Like, ooh, she gets a lot of crits with high skill, and her weapon doesn't really pierce armor very well, so. Interesting. All right, items. Sure, squad capacity we like, generally. Nothing too amazing today. No tech tree upgrades yet. We've got 3 mercenaries to add in. I really don't have very many resources to do upgrades right now, unfortunately. Well, let's read a couple supports so that next mission we're ready to go. I'll think about preps. I don't have a lot of preps I want to do. I might do a couple mercenary runs now. We'll see how I feel. I would really like to get that last tech, you know. It just seems really nice. I wonder if this blocks out her Barnabas promotion or thing. I don't think so. Whoa! Yeah, take that in that. Pow, right in the kisser. Sister Sybil, your enthusiasm is infectious. Although I do not share such joy for warfare, I can at least appreciate yours. Yeah. Thanks. Hey, Abby. I mean, Sister Abby. Careful, almost whacked you. I do believe that you were advised to temper your lust for battle, were you not? Ugh, yes, fine. Haha, I jest, Sister Sybil. I won't tell anyone. I knew it. I knew you were something special, Abby. Well, I wanted to bring up something. While I think we both understand that your initiation as Paladin was out of the ordinary, it does make sense. These are truly scarce times. And, well... Yeah? Come on, spit it out, pint-sized. She's got dragons, come on. Well, I do not have a bonded of my own like Sister Adelia. Do you think, You mean, you and me become blood sisters? Let me think. Of course! You know, scarce times and all. Let's show the world what the spirit of the temple can do, Abby. Oh, it's that easy. Then I shall inform Diana, and we'll make it official. My heart is soaring, Sister Sybil, and I hope I am adequate as your blood sister. Adequate? Psh, we gotta light up the world. Alright, they're a good combo. Yeah, they get reduced capacity in each other's squad and blood sisters. Now, it's tricky with this one. I do think this is a hard one to decide because, as blood bonded, they do get like the family bonus. I think it's a huge morale bonus when they're within range. If you're doing organization, though, you could whoever you can remove. One of them can be removed and added to the other. So you could have a healer in Sybil's unit that costs 5 and makes Sybil more capacity. She doesn't need it, though. Or vice versa, you could put... I think Sybil could join Abigail's unit, assuming you can remove her from her squad. The thing is, you know, Abigail's got all the dragons, and I guess if you let Abigail run a unit with Nibbler and Sybil, you would get the -5, like you get the discount capacity cost either way. But I think it's better for them to each have their own unit and give them the morale bonus by being adjacent. It just gives us more morale bonuses available by having units positioned well. Which is good enough. The discounted CP cost, I think, is much better early on. At this point, I mean, Abigail doesn't need a discount. And neither does Sybil, as it turns out. Well, she could use it a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. If we save, like, 3 points or 4 points, does it really matter? So anyway, that's good. But they still, you know, they still get the morale, the support, the adjacency bonus. Let's keep going. Hey there. So, mind if I ask what it's like now that you can, you know, now that I can, well, come on, you know, become giant. Oh. Well, dang it, I clicked too fast. I'm just me, but bigger. Oh. Yeah, let's keep that between us for a while, would you? Oh, dang it, I'm sorry, I clicked really fast. That was totally my bad. Of course! Though I think they'll catch on pretty soon, seeing as several days... Oh, she eats a lot, right? Of course. She always eats a lot, but more when she's huge. Seeing as several days of food and entire livestock herds are suddenly gone. Any idea where it all went? In my stomach. Well, part of my muscles. Hell's bells. Methinks all creation will end up in there. Say, do you think when my time comes, I'll also turn into a godlike being? Saint Landis was a master of illusion. Maybe you'll gain the power of invisibility. Forever. Surely just a just and loving Donar would never deprive the world of my breathtaking visage. Maybe. Sorry guys, I really didn't mean to click through that so quick. Can you can go back, right? Whenever I miss one, you just yell at me. Blue, the game's got a very convenient feature. Now that I can... Giant lady. Here we go. Well, I am the giant lady. I think I can shrink back to this form when being full-size. Oh, nothing fancy. He was just disappointed that she wouldn't stay giant. That's fine. Anyway, nice little quality of life feature there. Okay, more. Let's see, Nerima Jewels. Welcome to Ezram Jewels. Yeah, wow, Nerima, I have to admit, I didn't expect it to look like this. Everything looks, you know, new. Stories I heard would tell of ancient cities. Your perception serves you well, for this city is, for all purposes, only a generation older than we are. Its former glorious form dated back thousands of years. But the Viridians saw fit to destroy that which they could not have, to wipe an icon of the past of the time off the timeline of the world. Well-dressed barbarians they are. How did the Viridians cause so much destruction? The Aetherium Crisis. You may hear tales of this event from the Viridians. That a Sayonari princess named Soha of Dargon, whose beauty defied description, whose magical gift grew out of control, that she became a terrible arch-villain. From the Sayonari perspective, the conflict was provoked entirely by the Viridians, who made use of a power they could not understand and did not deserve. In a great war between the Empire of Viridia and all world's nations, Ezram was utterly destroyed by a nightmarish weapon they developed in a bid to subdue us. I wonder what kind of weapon this was. Tens of thousands of our people perished in an instant. Of course, even then, we Sayonari persevered to win the war. Ezram was rebuilt some 50 years ago when the Aetherium Crisis curse finally subsided? Well, that's an accomplishment, don't you think? Jules, this is something you must understand. Our people do not value the same things Viridians do. While Ezram now stands greater than its former self in many ways, a vital part of our national spirit was lost, forever. Ezram, as it should be, stands only in memories that, too, will fade in time. Thank you, Nerima. Seems I have much to learn about my homeland. You do. For some reason. One more. Ice and Fire. A song, maybe. By Donar, if I survive this heat, I shall forsake the tundra again, as long as I shall live. Perhaps your kind would do well to listen to your body. That is Donar telling you not to be where you don't belong. Perhaps it is Sayonari. But for the return of Donar, no amount of suffering would dissuade me from this great holy war. I believe you. That is no small feat, Viridian. Then I will have accomplished something this day, even if the desert take me. Ah, of course. You're a Highlander, aren't you? That is an ancient distinction. I am a servant of Donar first, and a Viridian second. The people of my duchy do indeed trace their roots to the Felnamia Highlanders. Centuries of integration have all but erased the past part of our past. I see. Regardless, you are the shield of the North, the iron wall behind which the Midlanders sleep soundly, just as they do due to the existence of my nation, a shield to the endless wastes to the east. Tell me, Highlander, what do you think would happen to the Midlanders if our two people did not exist? Crumble to dust at the first instance of difficulty, no doubt. Even if you humor me, it is needed at this time. Thank you for your fellowship, Highlander. May the bulwarks of snow and of the sand never perish. I like those two. They might make an interesting couple. I don't know if they can become a match, but it feels appropriate somehow. Alright, and I think that's it for today's episode. We're about an hour in. Actually, we're a little bit early, but I don't have much else to do, I guess. I think I'm going to do a little bit of arena-ing in between episodes. We've got lots of tokens at this point. I've just been saving up for a while now. I think I have to show off a Platinum Arena once with you guys. I don't think I've actually recorded one yet. It's just, it's the same as they always are. There's nothing really special there. They're for grinding purposes, you know? I still don't want to do too much squad management until, tech. One thing that you could kind of use as a baseline is the units you recruit probably give you an idea of what level enemies you're fighting, and in the arena you fight as well. So we're probably able to fight around level, say, around level 40 enemies. So if you go to the arena, you can probably get a bunch of levels if you're under that, right? Any unit that's significantly below 40, or maybe 38 or something like that, you know, we could theoretically power them up a bit if we did some arenas. But, well, I should probably do like one arena and get my 34s caught up a bit. Anyone that's less than 36, maybe get them a quick battle or something. We'll see how I feel. I'm not sure. I feel like we're doing pretty well in these missions already. Except, for instance, my light unit squads, which still always die. So would a couple more levels here help? I don't know. Maybe we just want to get some capacity and loyalty points or something. I'll think about it. If I do any arena, I won't do very much. It'll just be like a couple for my lowest leveled units to get a little bit of XP. So, you know, if you've watched the channel for a while, that's my standard. I generally don't like using arena grinding to push my strongest units to be stronger. I like to use it to balance the units so that my weaker units kind of keep up, so there's not as big of a difference between the high level and the weakest level. Otherwise, the weak levels just they never get to be used, right? Like, if you don't give your weaker units a chance to grow, and they stay lowest level, then I don't want to bring them anyway, because they're just not very strong. Anyway, I'll think about it. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you next time, and have a great day, as always.